So what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Chris of Chaos. Today I'm bringing you guys another Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered video. In today's video, I am bringing you the top 5, I was about to throw up 10, the top 5 weapons in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Now keep in mind, this is strictly opinionated. This is strictly based on what I think are the top 5 weapons in the game. If you guys have a different list, which I'm pretty sure everyone is gonna, have a different top 5 list. If you do, drop that down in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. Now I actually did this a little bit different. For each of the weapons, in each order I have, I actually included a little clip of the gameplay, me using the weapon. That way you guys can see how I use the weapon to its advantage and disadvantage, because I figured that'd be a lot more entertaining than just watching me talk over some M16 gameplay, but I'm telling you guys the top 5 weapons. So let me know what you guys thought of that. I feel like it was something really neat that was that I did with the video, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. If you did, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the AK-74U. Now some people may be asking me, why did you give this weapon a number 5 spot? This weapon definitely deserves a very higher spot on that list. Well, yeah, I agree, but with the amount of competition that we have, you got to remember COD 4 has some really great weapons: assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles. So it's really hard to condense that into a list of 5. So in order for me to make the 74U fit into this list, I had to put it at number 5. It's a really dominant assault rifle in my opinion. If you're playing like Shipment, you're really going to eat kids up close. This weapon has a decent ass fire rate, and it also has decent range. So if you're playing a map like Shipment, Vacant, you are completely going to dominate the enemy just based off the fact that you do have that good fire rate. And even if you see I'm playing on a map like Crossfire, you can still get some shots off people at pretty good distances. I mean, if you want to take it as far as to cross map someone, you can, as long as you get those single shots off on someone. But I mean, how often are people just going to stand still and let you just take pop shots off at them? Now the recommended perks, I recommend Bandolier, Stopping Power, Jugs, and definitely Steady Aim or Extreme Conditioning with this weapon all the way, and that will make you a force to be reckoned with. You'll be fucking kids up, especially snipers though. If you put Jugs on like I was running in this gameplay, really does piss off snipers, and it makes you a very annoying enemy to play. So coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the M4 Carbine, not to be confused with the M4A1 from Modern Warfare 2. I don't know what it is about this gun. I think it's sexy as hell. I guess the reason why I have such a hard on for this weapon is because I used it so much in Modern Warfare 2. So any game that has an M4, I automatically just fall in love with it. This weapon to me is probably in the top 3 for most dominant assault rifles in the game. I mean, the weapon has a good fire rate, has good iron sights. Even if you want to rock it with the red dot like I do, then you can do that. The weapon is pretty damn versatile. You can use it on small maps, large maps, whatever you want to do to make this weapon work, you can do it. I wouldn't recommend putting a silencer on there, but red dot, or if you just want to rock the iron sights, say, hey, if being a noob tuber is your thing, hell, you could even work it like that. But I absolutely love this weapon. Stopping Power, Bandolier, and Steady Aim is how I rock this weapon, hands down, all day and night. I think it's probably, like, hands down one of the best assault rifles in the game. Like I said, it's versatile. You can use any perk, any attachment, however you want to rock it. You can rock it with this weapon. And every game that the M4 has been in, it's just been absolutely a fucking great weapon. So that's why I gave this weapon the number 4 spot. I mean, you just can't get any better than the M4. It's a tried and true weapon. It's a classic, and you can't get any better than that. That's why. So coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the P90. Now, it's number 3 on this list, but if you want to talk best weapons in Call of Duty history, then the P90 definitely gets in the top 5 spot on that list, because of the fact the P90 is just one of those weapons, no matter what game it's been in, whether that be MW2 or MW3, the weapon has always stayed tried and true. It's always been a good SMG with a good fire rate. It's always had that stopping power with it. And that's one thing I love about this weapon. Even in this game, I'm running Jugs, and you guys see, because of this high fire rate this weapon has, I just completely tear through people like butter. So I don't even want to imagine what I would be doing to these kids if I was actually running stopping power. But I'm just running Jugs, Bandolier, and Steady Aim, which is a perfectly good setup for this SMG. Even if you want to run the silencer, you can still do that. I run around with the silencer on this weapon and absolutely destroy kids one match. So it just all depends on how you want to run this weapon. It's another one of those versatile weapons. You can run a silencer, you can run iron sights, unsilenced, you can run red dot. Whatever you want to do with this weapon, there is some possible setup that you can use to make this weapon effective and make it work. You guys see, I'm just completely tearing up these guys at spawn. It's absolutely ridiculous. This weapon just destroys up close. I don't care what the enemy has. I've beat shotgunners up close. I've beat snipers up close. It really doesn't matter. This weapon just destroys up close. Medium to close range is what you want to use this weapon in. Anything longer than that, then look at that penetration power too. Anything longer than that though, you're really going to have a bad time. But yeah, this weapon deserves a number 3 spot. Definitely, it's a pretty damn good SMG in my eyes, and it should be close to everyone's heart considering it's been in damn near every single Modern Warfare that's been out. So coming in at the number 2 spot, yes guys, we have the tried and true AK-47. Now what I like about this weapon is that it has a lot of stopping power, but just like any weapon in Call of Duty history, there's a trade-off. It has a ton of stopping power, meaning that I believe it's a 2 to 3 shot kill, maybe 4. I believe those are the specific stats on the weapon. But what sucks about this weapon is it has terrible recoil. The weapon just shoots up. So that means that a red dot is necessary on this weapon. I would never run a red dot on any weapon in the game besides the M16 and the AK-47. You need a red dot on this weapon because the recoil will just fuck you over. If you're getting in a gunfight with a sniper and you're trying to shoot at them, you'll probably get 1 or 2 shots off at them. And if they have jugs, your weapon's just going to kick up to the sky and they're just going to quick scope you. I am a living testament to that. But this weapon is an absolute tank. It has the ability to mow through multiple people in just a couple of bullets. Like you can literally run into a room, hip fire, and take out like 3 or 4 people. I've done it before. AK-47 is another one of those weapons. It's a timeless classic through Modern Warfare 2, throughout Black Ops 1, throughout, Modern Warfare. This weapon has always been tried and true, and it's always been a great weapon no matter what Call of Duty it's in. And it's pretty close to my heart because this weapon was a motherfucking monster back in Black Ops 1. So that's the number 2 spot. I think it's well deserved of the AK-47. And let's go ahead and jump into that number 1 spot because I know you guys are curious to see what weapon that is. Alright, so coming in at the number 1 spot, you guys should have already guessed it. We have the motherfucking M16A4. I don't know, this weapon may just be a contender for best weapon in Call of Duty history. It's like Jesus took all his power, put it into a weapon, and then I don't know, this weapon is just a fucking monster. It is a 1 burst anywhere on the map, any part of the body, does not matter. And it is also, I've had 1 burst where I've 1 bursted a person with Juggernaut before. So you people who use jugs, you're not immune to this weapon's fucking awesome power either. This weapon literally just destroys kids. Like you get a burst on someone and they're dead. Now I know in this gameplay, you see me putting 2 bursts into people. All it takes is 1 burst. I just double tap just to make sure, just to be on the safe side in case, there's some people who don't like dying, who just like, nah, I'm not going to die. I'm just going to live through your 2nd burst. So, like I said, this weapon is a 1-shot kill or 1 burst kill anywhere on the map. It is fucking awesome. Has little to zero recoil. I just run the red dot on this just so I can get that accuracy. Just want to, I'm trying to pick people off on the other side of the map, especially on Bog. I feel like a red dot is really, really key with this weapon, and that's what makes it so good is its accuracy, its ability to just tap people across the map, like reach out and fucking touch them like a laser. Like snipers are no match for this weapon. I don't give a damn if you're Grizz. If someone has this weapon, you're gonna reach out and get touched. Pretty much the best weapon in Call of Duty history. It may be what with the UMP-45 from Modern Warfare 2. I don't know, that's debatable. But let me know what you guys thought of this top 5. If you have any other top 5 topics that you definitely like to see me make a video on, like it could be top 5 SMGs, top 5 maps, whatever you guys like to see, drop it down in the comment section below. And let me know your feedback on today's video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to smack that thumbs up button. And also, if you guys are new to the channel and you do like the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Anyway, guys, my name is Chris of Chaos. I'm out of here, and peace out.